Last night, the MLB draft began, and with day one of the draft over, I thought it'd be a good idea to break down and to explain some of the biggest surprises of the draft. And as always, if you guys could, please like and subscribe. Anyway, let's get into the video. Obviously, the biggest surprise of day one was Kumar Rocker going number 3 overall to the Rangers. Now, I'm not saying that Rocker's a bad pick, and the more I've thought about it, the more I've liked this pick, but still, this was confusing and a reach. Most mock drafts had Rocker going around the middle of the first round at the earliest, and you could hear the collective shock when the pick was announced. Rocker should move very quickly to the minors, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him in the big leagues by the end of the year. And the Rangers are trying to contend soon, so that helps. Rocker gives them as good as a chance as anyone to help them contend quickly, and at the very least he could slot in as a power reliever. Another one of the biggest surprises of the draft was third baseman Cam Collier falling all the way to the Reds at the 18th pick. Collier was in consideration for the top pick, and at least seemed like a lock to be in one of the first 8 picks, yet he slid all the way down to number 18, where the Reds smartly picked him up. Also to an extent as well, Brooks Lee and Kevin Parada fell past where they were expected to go, but much less than Collier did. Another surprise of the draft was how often and high pitchers were taken. It was thought that this would be the first draft where a pitcher wasn't taken in the top 10 picks. Most people even thought that the soonest a pitcher would be selected would be at the 15th spot. Yet Kumar Rocker was picked 3rd overall, Cade Horton went at the 7th spot, and Gabriel Hughes went to the Rockies at number 10 overall. Just goes to show that no matter what, even when the pitching crop is weaker compared to the hitters, teams will need and value those pitchers, even over some of the big-time hitters. Speaking of pitchers, one of the biggest surprises of the draft, at least for me, was number 11 ranked prospect Brock Porter not being picked in the top 80. I thought Porter was the best pitcher in the draft, having a fastball that reached 100 miles per hour, along with good mechanics and solid command, and being one of the rare few healthy pitchers. Now obviously there's a good explanation for him not being picked here, as he probably had a very high sinus boning demand, and if a team wouldn't meet his price, he can go to Clemson and up his stock. He could get drafted on day 2, but a team would have to meet his asking price. Comment down below what you guys think of the draft so far and what surprised you about this draft. I'll be making more draft videos within the next couple of days, so if you guys like baseball, please like and subscribe. And even if you don't like baseball, still please like and subscribe.